Hello there and welcome back to the Achievement Planner, and today I'm coming to you with Dead Island Riptide Definitive Edition. And it is a sequel to the first game. It's not the second game, but it's not Dead Island 2, but it's a sequel. It takes place directly after. And it was really awesome. And it was shorter than the first game though. And there was no arena and there was less co-op. But you'll see, I'll tell you. So 35 achievements, 1,000 gamer score, 3 out of 10 difficulty. It wasn't super hard. Completion time 30 to 35 hours. Playthrough number 1, story playthrough, and then playthrough number 2, playing the game again, but co-op achievements. Alright, and I'll go over what all those were. So, category number 1, story achievements, 11 achievements, 195 gamer score. And just for playing through the story one time, you will get all these achievements. So, yeah, it wasn't that hard to go through the story. Category number 2, miscellaneous achievements. 4 achievements for 90 gamer score. Number 1, at your service, 15 gamer score. Rescue 20 NPCs that have been grabbed by monsters. And you're going to have a lot of NPCs in this game. That's just the way this one works. There are these huge areas where you have to, they're called hub defenses. And you need to protect an area you're in. Totally different than the first game for that. And so for that, you'll see there's a little red symbol that says, help, I'm being attacked. And you just rescue 20 of them. Now, speaking of the hub defense, 2, Siege Hammer, 15 gamer score, install a total of 5 barricades during a hub defense. So, when you're doing a hub defense and the zombies are coming at you, there are these, like, gate things you can put up. These you'll see. And you have to, what's on the video? You have to put them up during the thing, during the battle, and you just have to put up 5 of them. And then you get that achievement. Really not that hard. Number 3, Serving Science, 30 gamer score, finish the quest for Dr. Kessler. And so this was very missable. I was like, wait, what's going on here? How come I'm not getting these missions? So in Chapter 4, you're going to be asked in Chapter 3 to go back to the research laboratory, or go to the research laboratory. And at this laboratory, you're going to find Dr. Kessler. And this guy's going to have you do a mission for him, and then you do it, and then no more missions pop up. And I'm like, all right, I guess he's done. Because usually they pop up, and it's pretty easy to see where the missions are. I didn't even have to look up any until this. So, what happens is you need to then wait until you can get into the tunnels. So until you finish Chapter 5 and go to Chapter 6, the tunnels, and finish it, you cannot actually do this achievement. So once you get inside the tunnels, then you have to find clues for Dr. Kessler. So if you want to know what they are, I don't know if I'll put up a guide for that exactly, but I'll definitely put up something that'll help. But when you're in the tunnels, you're going to find clues. And then you're going to collect a sample of toxic substance. You're going to do a whole bunch of stuff, and you're going to find and collect stuff, and then you're going to go back to Kessler and talk to him. And then once I did that, I was able to finish that mission. And I was like, all right. I don't know. It just didn't appear, so it was kind of odd. And also, the next one, First Do No Harm, finished the hospital quest for Cecil. This one was also kind of like, it wasn't like a hidden mission. I don't know. But there were certain things you had to do. So when you go to Henderson, and once you have the cinema, and you're good, and that's a fast travel point, you need to go to the cinema, and then eventually you will get to the makeshift hospital. And when you go to the makeshift hospital, you will talk to Cecil, and then you'll have to do a whole bunch of stuff. And then you have to clear the basement of the undead, by the way, and grab a fuse. And then after you do that main quest from him, then you will have to do a whole bunch of other quests in that area. All right, you have to find morphine or whatever. So once you do all those quests, you'll get it. But it was just, I don't know, for some reason it just seemed like I couldn't find it. But that one wasn't as hard as the Dr. Kessler. The Kessler one was a little deceiving. So make sure you do all those missions. So category 3, kill achievements. 6 achievements for 180 gamer score. Number 1, bully. It's 15 gamer score. Kill 100 monsters with a kick. Oh yeah. And let me tell you, you can bring your old characters from the first game into this game. What? Are you kidding me? Which means I had a level 53 or something. I forget what his name is, one of the characters. And so my kick was really strong. So killing 100 monsters with a kick was super easy. I think I did it even like right in the beginning. All right, same thing with 2, brainless. Kill 50 monsters by smashing, decapitating, or shooting them in the head. What I would typically do is when you knock them down, you could do like this extra move where you could smash their heads. I know, very pleasant. That's the one I did a lot to get that. Number 3, hurler. kill 100 monsters with thrown melee weapons, and of course the character that I had leveled to 50 something was a thrown melee character, so that was easy to get. Also, there are not a lot of kill achievements in this, unlike the other game. Number 4, better than the arm. Kill 25 monsters with a chainsaw. So the chainsaw is not the best weapon in the world, but it's very important for this achievement. So if you find the quest genre horror slasher, which if you're going for everything else you'll find, you need to do this, because at the end you will find an abandoned movie set, and then you have to get the chainsaw, and you just have to kill 25 enemies with it. The problem is people don't find a chainsaw. I think you can find one later on in the game, but I'm not sure. Now, if we actually haven't done this yet, but I played most of this game with the Lurking Gamer, who I play with. We've been playing Ark lately, and we played on the first Dead Island. And in fact, I'm going to link his YouTube channel in the description, and you can follow him on Twitch as well. But the point is that we played together, and like if he wanted to sign into my game, we were on his game. But if he wanted to sign into my game, then he would be able to go into my storage, and I would be able to give it to him, and he could use it. So you can either find it that way, or you can get it from someone. Someone can give it to you, and you could use it. So that's pretty cool. And then the next one is 5, Juggernaut. Kill 100 enemies with charge attacks. So one of the new abilities in this game is the charge attack. So once you unlock it and you like upgrade it, I think you have to upgrade it to the second level of it, I think. But you might as well just upgrade it anyway. If you're sprinting at an enemy and press Y on the controller, like right before you hit them, you do this charge attack, and it's awesome. And you just have to do that 100 times. Yeah, there you go. And now 6, Jet Boat. 90 gamer score. This is one of the last achievements I got. Kill 100 monsters using the boat's speed boost. So you go into these boats in this game, right? And not just trucks and cars in this game. And you need to go into it. Now, if you just hit the enemies in the water, first of all, that's not going to count. You have to use a speed boost. You have to press, almost like you're sprinting in the boat. It'll go, well, I know the sound effects are really necessary. But, yeah, you got to kill 100 enemies. And I swear I killed more than 100 enemies with it. And it did not work. I don't know. So just keep doing it, and you'll get it. I think if you hit like a couple, it like slows you down, and so the ones right behind it won't get hit. If you just keep doing it, you will get it eventually. It took a while to get though. All right, category 4, miscellaneous kill achievements. 2 achievements for 45 gamer score, and both of these achievements I got in the same area, and the area was the Panay Ferry area. That was right after I got out of the tunnels. I got down to this ferry area where you're trying to get on the ferry, and both of them were there. So if you could see on the, I will tell you, like if you go, once you get down to the ferry area, if you go left onto the beach, that's where the first twin is going to spawn, and then you have to kill them. And then if you continue going on the boardwalk area and you go into this next section next to the building you're going to have to defend, there's this billboard sign, and you have to climb up the billboard sign, and then the other one will spawn. So hopefully that wasn't too much of a spoiler, but I want you to be able to find them. So that was part of the... So once you kill them, you'll get that. And on that exact same area, the like boardwalky area by the beach, I was able to get this other one, the Hurt Mine Locker, which was honestly a little difficult. Kill 10 monsters with 1 mine. So to get 10 monsters by you and to have them all die in one explosion is not the easiest thing in the world. So, first of all, you need a mine. Second of all, I was able to, you can see on the video, I was like baiting them, trying to get them near you. If you run too far away, they'll just like forget about you. So I had to get them over by the car. And what some people do is you only need to actually kill one of them, I've been told. To be honest, I don't remember what I did. I may have killed them all. No, I think I killed a bunch of them, and then there was like 1 or 2 left, and then I killed it with the mine. So, but that's what you can do. As long as you kill one and all the bodies are in the mine, it seems that it works. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that works, but that's what seemed to work. All right. So, yeah, so that's the best place to do it, I would say. I mean, you can do it anywhere, but that's the best place. Category 5, collectible achievements. 6 achievements for 210 gamer score. And, yeah, there were a lot of things in this. I'm going to definitely be putting up guides for this. So after the game was almost over, there's a point of no return. And I think if I remember correctly, it actually says, like, this is a point of no return. Are you sure you want to go? but it's on the docks of the town that's flooded. So, and actually, you'll actually get the achievement, the docks, once you go through the area. So it's like a quarantine zone. So make sure that you have everything before that, or else you're gonna have to redo it, and that's annoying. So make sure that you get everything before that. So 50% of the collectibles was not a problem at all. I found everything I could at first, just kind of playing. I wasn't looking at any guides. I got that. All right, 2, professional tourists, find all the pages from the guidebook. Actually, I don't have to read every single name. Basically, it's the guidebook pages, the voice recordings, the secret files, and then all the collectibles. So all of that I use guides. I went back before I went to the point of no return and got all of them. And honestly, the way you could travel in this game with the travel points is really good. So it was not a pain to play and find all that. Now, one other thing you need to do is, in all of the different acts of this game, you need to find Hunter Seeker, 90 gamer score. You have to find and kill all the dangerous monstrosities located in dead zones. So you will see in the guides I put up, there are these really, really dangerous monsters or whatever. And they're in all the different places. Like, you can go into a building and at the end is a big monster. So the guides will show you where they are. I put them in collectibles because, you could definitely do guides. And you can see what is missing, by the way, to track everything in the menu. It has a really good guide for telling you what you missed. So, yeah, check out those guides. Category number 6, progress achievements. 4 achievements for 250 gamer score. Number 1, obtain level 50. And then number 2, obtain level 70. So guess what? When I brought my other character in from the first game, I got level 50 like immediately, because that was the first achievement maybe I had unlocked, because my character was 53. So that is amazing that you can do that. I honestly can't imagine how long it would take to get to 70 regularly. But yeah, that's what I did. And then level 70 wasn't horrible. I got there eventually. I didn't do any like glitchy things. Yeah. So number 3, King Among Kings. I don't remember trying to get this. I just got it eventually. I feel like all these special enemies you get to. The Screamer, I think, was the one I was like, where's the Screamer? But yeah, we got it eventually. Especially if you're finding everything, you will get that. And then number 4, Achiever. Finish all the quests in the game, and you'll see all the quests there. It'll say where they are. No, yeah, I mean in the map. It's really good. You could track everything, but don't forget the doctor's quests. Don't forget all the quests in the hospital. And by the way, in all there are 80 total quests. So there are 28 main quests, 26 side quests, and there are 14 rescue quests where people need help. And then those dead zone bosses that I was just talking about before, there are 13 of them. So once you do all of that, you should be fine. And you have to do it before triggering the final main quest. By the way, the final main quest is called With the Tide. Alright, so do not do the With the Tide mission. Do everything else first and then go into that. And then you'll make sure you don't miss anything. And then, co-op achievements, category 7, 2 achievements for 30 gamer score. So, this was super easy. I just played with the Lurking Gamer. Number 1 is It's in Order. Mark 100 opponents, which were then killed by your co-op partner. So, I need to mark there's a button where I forget what it is actually. It was one of the D-pad buttons, but you press it on towards an enemy and it'll mark them and say, look, there's an enemy. And then your co-op partner needs to kill them 100 times and you will get the achievement. All right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then the other one is play all the main quests cooperatively with any number of partners. So I just played with the Lurking Gamer and a whole bunch of other people joined in at different times. But no side missions are necessary, just main quests. And as long as you're following along, it'll tell you where the main quests are. And that is it for this game. So yeah, I mean, if you have any comments, you can put them in the comments and let me know what you think about this game. It was really fun, especially playing with co-op people. That's always good in these games. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time in the Achievement Planner.